It seems that you guys really enjoy these videos, so here it is, part 3. Could I survive a new Super Mario Bros. Wii? Let's get into it. Our story begins right after the first cutscene where we're in the hub world to go to the first stage. So I enter the first stage, and this time, the first time in these videos, I didn't spawn on the island. I'm just in a grassy playing field, just surrounded by Goombas, grass, and in the background is Peach's castle. So I wander around a little bit and I find out that there's a Goomba right in front of me. So, and there's a Goomba and 3 question mark blocks. The first one's gonna be a coin, the second one's gonna be a coin, the one above it, it's like a little triangle thing. It's like a little triangle motion. It's gonna be a mushroom in that one. So I climb on top of the bricks to get on top of the question mark block. So after I get on top, I hit the question mark block that's above me and a mushroom comes out. But since this is real life, a mushroom, it's not really gonna do nothing to me. So I'm just gonna eat the mushroom, get a little bit bigger. I'll be like, whoa, I'm gonna look at my muscles, I'm gonna be like, I'm big and strong now. So if I see another Goomba, best believe I'm beating it. So after I get the mushroom, there's like a little wall that's in front of me and then a little hill after. So I climb on top of the wall and I'm walking down the hill, and guess what I see? A Goomba. So after I see that Goomba, I run up to him, I jump, and I stomp on him just like this. So after he's dead, there's another Goomba, and I do the exact same thing. So I'm walking down the hill, and then everything's fine until I get to this little pipe part. The first pipe is no big deal, second pipe, third, no big deal. But the third one, if I miss this jump, I'm going to die and fall down the pit. So after that pipe, after I know if I miss, I die, I back up a little bit, and I say 3, 2, 1, I run, I jump, and I make it. But it's not gonna be easy though, cause I had to like really jump far for that one. So everything's fine after that point. I end up getting the checkpoint, and I slide down this hill. And after the slide down the hill, there's a little question mark blocks. So I hit it, and a propeller suit comes out, and it's like flying all around me. I'm like, whoa, what is this? I'm gonna obviously wonder what that is. So I run, I jump, I grab the propeller thing, and now I'm in a propeller suit. So like if I was to like, I don't even know how I would work this in real life, because in the game you have to shake it to fly up in the air. So I guess if I just like jump up and I spin my body, I guess my propellers will go up. So after I get the propeller suit, I'm just abusing it until I get to the end of the stage. So that's one stage done, but the next stage isn't gonna be so easy. So in the next stage, I slide down the hill and enter a pipe. When I come out the end of that pipe, a blue question mark box is right there just sitting there waiting for me. So when I hit the blue question mark block, an ice flower comes out, and I get the ice flower, and now I have ice abilities. I'm like, oh yeah. So I shoot my hand like this, and a ice ball comes out. I'm like, oh, I'm abusing this. Next Goomba I see is over. So after that, a Goomba falls down the hill, or like this little crystal I'm on. I'm underground, so it's like a whole bunch of crystals, so there's purple crystals and all that. So I see a Goomba, I freeze it. I'm like, whoa, this actually works. I didn't expect this to like actually work, since like, I don't know, I never did this before. This is real life. I have ice powers now. Since when did I get these? So I pick up the Goomba, I throw it, and since it's frozen at the wall, I threw it at the wall. Since it's frozen, it breaks and it kills the Goomba. I'm like, after that point, I'm just gonna feel bad, because like I just killed a Goomba for absolutely no reason. But it's just like, it's just the beginning of this series. Goombas have been terrorizing me. It's like Goombas just won't leave me alone. So after I get that, I climb up, I wait for this little crystal. It's moving like this a little bit. So after I wait for it to get like this, I climb up the wall and go to the next crystal. Now I see another Goomba, but this time I freeze it, but don't kill it. So after I freeze that Goomba, I'm gonna climb down a little bit. Oh yeah, Dad mentioned there's a question mark block right there. I hit it and a coin comes out. That's fine. So I climb down the little crystal, and in the distance I see a block that says POW on it. POW. So I pick it up. So I walk over there to pick it up, and then I throw it, and then the whole world just shakes like violently. So I'm just moving. Whoa! I feel like I'm finna throw up, because it's like it's shaking up my stomach and stuff. It's like the power block, what it's supposed to do is supposed to kill everything around it. So after I throw it, it shakes me up a little bit. It's like a shockwave, a strong shockwave. So after I throw it, it's gonna, wave everything and kill everything. All the coins fall off the walls and and ceiling and stuff. So after I pick up all the coins, the Goombas are dead, everything's dead. So after I pick up all the coins, I go on the next crystal, like the little next crystal platform that's going up and down, and I see a piranha plant. Not a piranha plant that's as big as the last one in the last video. That one was huge. Pause. I decide to freeze it, and I step on it, and I look down, and I just see the little mouth like that, and it's just frozen. So I step on it, like I stomp on it, and nothing happens since it's frozen. So I go over to the next one. I go over to the next pipe with the what's it called? I just said a piranha plant on it, and I freeze it. And then I climb on the little platform that's right next to the piranha plant. I climb onto the piranha plant. I'm not Mario, guys. I can't jump as high as Mario. He's literally the jump man. So I climb on top of the piranha plant, and then I climb down. This wall is like a little long wall, so I'm gonna have to like climb down a little bit. And I see everything's fine till like this little brick section. So I get to the brick section, it's just a whole bunch of bricks to where I literally have to crawl under the bricks to get to the next part. And that's where the checkpoint is. So I get the checkpoint and everything is fine until like this little gap part. It's like a gap, a platform, and then another gap right there. So it's like I have to run, jump, and barely grab onto the ledge. I almost died here, to be honest. I will barely grab onto the ledge. I'll climb up and see the sign that says go forward. So obviously I'm gonna listen to the sign. So there's another gap right there, so I'm just gonna run, jump, land on my feet, whatever. And I see a Koopa Troopa and a few piranha plants. So at this point I still have my fire flower, my ice flower. I still have my ice flower, so I freeze the Koopa Troopa, pick it up, and throw it at the piranha plant. Kill him, kill the next piranha plant. Everything is good till I get till this like little teeter-totter thing. In the game, you have to tilt the remote to like make it move up or down, like this. So it's like tilt the remote, it'll go that way. Tilt the remote, it'll go the other way. So after I do that, I guess I'll like tilt my body like. I guess I have to like tilt my body like this or like that to like move it like how it does in the game. And then I get into like the pipe that's right there. And after I get to the other side of the pipe and the pole is there, I'm like, let's go, that's another level completed. And the next level it's a pretty easy level. I think Yoshi's in this level. So in the next level I load in, so I get kicked back to the hub world. I load into the next level, like loads in, like I'm on a little pathway, and it's like darkened out and it gets lighter and lighter until like the next level, and the level glows red. So I go to the next level, I load in, and in the distance I see a dude in some green gear and some green shoes throwing hammers at me. Literal hammers. What are you throwing hammers for? I haven't did anything to you. Why are you throwing hammers at me? Hammers for what? So when I get to him, I shoot my little ice balls at him before he hits me with a hammer. So he's frozen now. So I push him over a little bit. I like grab him and like switch our positions. So I climb over these little the next part. I climb over these little pipes, green pipes, whatever. And then there's another question mark box on like this little hill thing. I like this like an elevated land. So this little question mark. So I jump up to like the little elevated land. I hit the question mark block and an egg comes out. I'm like, what? An egg? It's shaking a little bit. And then Yoshi comes out. I'm like, yo, my boy Yoshi. So I get on Yoshi. We're just going for a ride, eating apples and stuff. I eat some Goombas with it. I eat a Koopa Troopa, and then he spits it out and shoots it at the Goombas. I'm like, yo, since when did I'm like, Yoshi, you can do that. It's whatever. That's cool. So Yoshi tells me he can flutter. I don't even know if Yoshi can talk. He shows me he can flutter. So I get back on him and he starts fluttering with his little legs or whatever. So after he speaks to Koopa at the Goombas, we just there's the next part where like there's a little apple on these little bushes or whatever, and then there's a Koopa right next to it. So he eats the Koopa, spit it at the other Koopa that's right there, and he eats the apple. And then after that, there's like a little pit right there. If you fall into the pit, I die and he dies. So obviously I flutter over that, and then after that is the same dude, Hammer Bro. He's just throwing hammers at me for no reason. So this time, you can't do this in the game, but this time I let Yoshi catch one of the hammers with his mouth or with his tongue, pause, and then I throw the hammer at Hammer Bro's head and he dies. I'm like, good job, Yoshi. I hop off, I high five Yoshi, hop back on, and then we're just climbing. We're climbing over stuff. We're climbing over question mark blocks or whatever. And then I eventually get to the checkpoint. So after the checkpoint, there's these little piranha plants that spit fireballs or whatever at you. And then so Yoshi eats the fireball and then spits it back out to the piranha plant. At this point, I hop off of Yoshi because I don't want to get burned. So he eats the fireball. I hop off, and then he spits it back, and it's like a little giant fireball. It's bigger than what he caught it with, right? So the piranha plant dies. I high five Yoshi. I hop back on, and then he eats an apple. And this time, this is like his fifth apple. This is like his fifth apple. So it's like he poops out something, and it's a fire flower. So I was like, I don't want to touch it. So it's like, He tells me that's safe to eat, or not safe to eat, safe to touch. So I touch it, and then so my outfit's now red and white, and I can shoot fire now, not ice, fire. So I do the same thing with the ice thing, and I shoot out a fireball. I'm like, yo, this is way better than having ice. So I walk up to a Goomba, I shoot a fireball, and he dies. I'm like, yo, that's fire. No pun intended, no pun intended. I just got that, no pun intended. After the fireball situation, there's 2 Hammer Bros in a pit right there. So after I walk over with Yoshi, there's a little pit. If I have to jump over it, that's easy. But right after, it's 2 Hammer Bros. So I kill the first Hammer Bro. I hop over Yoshi, I kill the first Hammer Bro. Yoshi kills the other Hammer Bro. I high five Yoshi again, hop back on Yoshi, and I get to the flagpole. But Yoshi can't come with me. He's just waving me goodbye. I'm like, oh no, Yoshi can't come with me. I agree, we all love Yoshi. So I give Yoshi a hug. I walk out to the little castle playing thing, and I get kicked back to the hub world. And now the next level is a castle. So I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to make it. So after I get kicked back to the hub world, Toad comes out of nowhere saying, oh, I need help, this and that. And a Goomba comes out of nowhere. It picks up Toad and goes to the first stage. I'm like I said in the last 2 videos, I'm not Mario. I'm not helping nobody. I do not care. I'm not helping nobody. So after I go to the tower stage, after this little hill, there's a little cannon right next to it. So I get to the little tower. I enter the tower. Tell me why there's a little elevator, not a little elevator thing, there's little, I don't even know what to call them. They go up, and there's a little question mark box right there, and a skeleton that's right there walking towards me. A skeleton! Cause skeletons are supposed to be dead. Why is there a skeleton walking towards me? Okay, so after I dodged that skeleton, I'm obviously scared of the skeleton. I'm scared of the skeleton because I shot a fireball at him and nothing happened. So after that, I dodged the skeleton. I got on this little blue brick thing, and there's a thing that's like swinging. It's like a swing. So I grab onto like the little chains. I hop onto it. I swing onto the next blue thing, and I jump up. I climb. After I climb this little blue thing, and then there's another skeleton next to me. And this time, it's like a little confined area, so I have to wait for him to come near me so I can jump over him and dodge him. So after this time, I dodge him, and now there's the two of the same things, but coming after from the sides. So it's like, it comes out from the side, so it's like, I'm going to show you a video clip. So after the video clip, now that I know that they come out at 2 different times, I have to climb onto the first one, and I have to hurry up and climb onto the second one. But in order to progress, there's like the same blue thing that I hopped on to get onto the swing. It's above me, and it's way too high for me to even get up. So I failed the challenge because I can't even, not even because I died, it's because I can't even reach something that's a little bit too high. That's so stupid. We was getting somewhere too. I think we got further than 3D World. Maybe, I think. How far did we get in 3D World? No, we didn't get past 3D World. But I literally lost the challenge. I can't survive because I literally can't reach something, bruh. That's stupid. So guys, can I survive in New Super Mario Bros. Wii? No, I cannot. But it was fun to see what levels I can complete and what I can't complete. It's dumb that I lost to a thing that I can't even reach. It's not even because I die or anything. It's literally because I literally can't progress. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And comment down below what games you want me to do. I got more games coming for sure. Just comment what games you guys want me to do. I'll definitely do them, see if I can or not. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I forgot to mention, this is real life. So even if I was to go back to any other later levels to go grab a propeller suit, it wouldn't even be there. You know why? Because this is real life. It will already be looted. Since I already hit the question mark block, it would just be a normal brick. It wouldn't even be anything, because, you know, like I said, it's real life. So since like I already did it, it's not gonna be there anymore. And even if I was to progress, even if I was to somehow reach onto that little blue thing, there's literally the same thing a little bit ahead. If you just look a little bit ahead, there's literally the same thing with the swings. I can't reach that, no matter how hard you try. I can't go back to get a propeller suit, because it's real life. I can't reach that. I'm not that tall, and I can't jump that high, and I really just literally can't reach it. Anyways, peace.